Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF. Hi everyone. And welcome to TWF Monday Night Raw or Londay Night Raw WrestlePalooza. I am Gorilla Monsoon here with Elois and with Corey Graves. And today on Monday Night Raw or Londay Night Raw WrestlePalooza following, we're going to have both the World Heavyweight Fighter and the TWF Heavyweight Fighter Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns both fight, and whoever wins will be seen as both. Roman says, well, that he won't stand up anymore. Fuck. Alright. Here we go. So you ready for this? Well, I'll tell you one thing, Lois says. This is one of the big fights that we've been yielding for some time. We know WWE already did it, and their offshoot, the World Heavyweight winnings, was wanted with the WWE Heavyweight winnings. But will that be the same thing here in the TWF? Well, I don't know, Elois says. I don't know, Corey Graves says. But all I can tell you one thing is, there's only going to be one at the end of the day. And I don't know if that's going to... Fuck. Get out of the way. And I don't know what that's going to be. Who that's going to be. Corey Graves says, but at the end of the day, I tend to want to go with Roman Reigns more than I go with Brock Lesnar. Come on. Well, this is for the TWF Heavyweight winnings and World Heavyweight winnings. First, he is the TWF Heavyweight Fighter, Brock Lesnar. And he is the World Heavyweight Fighter, Roman Reigns. Well, first off, Girl Monsoon says, hang up. First off, Girl Monsoon says, who's going to win this here? Brock Lesnar just F5s Roman Reigns, or at least the best grade you can do with a doll. And then does all these German suplexes which have nothing to do with Germany, Girl Monsoon says. Well, so far, Brock Lesnar seems to be the one having the upside on Roman Reigns here, Elois says. Well, Corey Graves says it's an early match. It could go either way. Oh, yeah, now Paulie dangerously wants to get himself in it. And down he went. And that's all it took was Roman Reigns doing the Overman strike. Oh. To Brock Lesnar. Now he's going to do the spear now. Oh. Is this going to be it? Girl Monsoon said, are we going to get the heavyweight fighter and the TWF heavyweight fighter being one man? Gorilla Monsoon says, well, only time will tell if that will work or not, Elois says. And if Roman Reigns does win it, only because Paulie dangerously helped him. Elois said, that's right, Girl Monsoon said. You'd be right about that. There's some truth to back that up, Elois, Girl Monsoon said. It was Paulie dangerously again that helped him. Well, Corey Graves says, but it wasn't Paulie dangerously that did the Overman strike, wasn't him that did the takedown. It was Roman Reigns. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner and the new TWF Heavyweight Fighter and also the World Heavyweight Fighter, Roman Reigns. Well, we knew this was going to happen, folks. We just didn't know how it was going to happen. Girl Monsoon says, now Roman Reigns is now both the World Heavyweight Fighter and the TWF Heavyweight Fighter and the World Heavyweight Fighter. And how is that going to shift things here? Alright. Give me my winnings. Now I knew. Now I am the. I am now the. I am now the. I am now the TWF heavyweight fight. The TWF heavyweight fighter and the world heavyweight fighter. So where is that one at? Who? Wow, Girl Monsoon says, can't believe Roman Reigns won both of those winnings here today on Monday Night Raw or Monday Night Raw at WrestlePalooza. Won't fit around. Fuck, won't fit on her shoulder. Okay, whatever. Get on there. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Now you look at me. I am both the TWF heavyweight fighter and the world heavyweight fighter. I beat you, Roman Reigns. And I know I could, and I knew I could do it. Now you can go back underneath the stone you came from underneath, go into hiding for months, and then come back again and act like a bat and act like a son of a bitch if you want. But for me, I am the kin leader. I am the high leader, the highest. I'm the high leader, the kin leader, the overlord, the king, the Kaiser, the world heavyweight fighter, the tail heavyweight fighter, and the head of the board. I beat you, Brock Lesnar. It may have not been the way it happened in WWE, the way they booked it at WrestleMania last night, or here at Monday Night Raw, Monday Night Raw, WrestlePalooza here in the TWF. But I did it. And now I'm going to ask everyone, I've always asked everyone, now you welcome me. You welcome both the TWF heavyweight fighter and the world heavyweight fighter. Well, Roman Reigns is both the TWF heavyweight fighter and the world heavyweight fighter now by beating Brock Lesnar. Will the world heavyweight winnings and the TWF heavyweight winnings be bonded as it has happened in WWE or not? I would have to probably say, I don't know. I know Michael Cole right now is going to be talking with Roman Reigns after this fight. So, it's good. And Wild Girl Monsoon says, let's see what Roman Reigns has to say after his fight. We just heard from him, Girl Monsoon said. Yeah, Lois said, are you going to welcome him? Well, I don't really think I'll be welcoming Roman Reigns at all, Gorilla Monsoon says. His mindset, his stand, his behavior, he's not going to get any on-look from me for what he did. Fuck. Well, I know, Corey Graves says. I know, but Roman Reigns going to get all the on-look from me for what he did here today in the TWF. Here on Monday Night Raw, Monday Night Raw, WrestlePalooza, whatever you want to call it. Gotta shift this light off here. Alright, Roman Reigns, you are now the TWF heavyweight fighter and the world heavyweight fighter. You beat Brock Lesnar, the only man to at least beat Brock Lesnar 3 times in WWE. Yeah, I guess that makes me the top of everyone ever beat Brock Lesnar. There's a short list of folks that ever did, right? John Cena, Bill Goldberg, The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, who else? Seth Rollins. Yeah, a short list of folks that beat me, that beat Brock Lesnar. And I guess you put me on that list too. So anyway, yeah, I did. I am now the TWF heavyweight fighter for the 3rd time. I am now still the world heavyweight fighter. Now I know in WWE they bonded or wanded both the WWE heavyweight winnings and the world heavyweight winnings to one again. I know some folks out there are going to wonder what's going to happen. I now have a winning that goes back to 2001 YL with Hulk Hogan, and another winnings that goes back to now between 93 YL with Earthquake. So you ask me, how's it feel to be both the TWF heavyweight fighter and the world heavyweight fighter? It feels great. Now, like I always ask everyone in WWE and the TWF and MF and the SMF to welcome me as their kin leader, high leader, overlord, head of board, world heavyweight fighter, king, Kaiser, TWF heavyweight fighter, kin leader. Yeah, way too many ranks for myself, but hey, I think I worked hard enough. I should get all those ranks, right? Well, are you frightened, or are you worried anyway, that some other wrestlers out there might come for you now, since now you are both the TWF heavyweight fighter and the world heavyweight fighter? Michael Cole, I have beat almost everyone there is in the TWF. Yeah, there are boxes, and there are wooden boxes, and man-made wax boxes, and whatever. You know, there's a bookshelf of wrestlers, dolls, whatever. They could send all of them at me, and I wouldn't care. Because I'm going to take them all out. And I'm still going to be the TWF heavyweight fighter and the world heavyweight fighter at the end of the day. Well, that's my talk with Roman Reigns, the new TWF heavyweight fighter and the world heavyweight fighter. Back to you, Michael Cole. Back to you, Gorilla Monsoon. Well, thank you, Michael Cole, for talking with Roman Reigns here on Monday Night Raw, or Alone Day Night Raw, WrestlePalooza. That's all the time we got here for Monday Night Raw, or Alone Day Night Raw, WrestlePalooza. I am Gorilla Monsoon for Elois and Corey Graves. We hope you like Monday Night Raw, or Alone Day Night Raw, WrestlePalooza, whatever. And we'll see you tomorrow for NXT 2.0.